I think the current situation and the circumstances at the moment in the world, this is going to be a make or break us situation. I think for people who sort of don't look at the positives, they will find it challenging, because then it comes down to a question of, the glass half empty versus the glass half full. But I'm, as I said, I'm a person who looks at the positives, and I try and encourage people, whether they're my friends, my family, or especially my clients, to look at the positives. And the one thing I find is stepping back gives us a bigger picture and a better perspective of what is actually happening. And if I may say this, I think there has been so many positives that I have seen come out of this the lockdown and COVID-19. One of them is the environment, for example. There's so much less pollution. Every country is reporting significantly less levels of pollution. From the skyline you can actually see Melbourne City without the smog, and you can actually step out and have a breath of fresh air, literally fresh air. The environment is having a break, and I think that is, that is a huge positive, because the way I look at it is, this is sort of, sort of talking about, in the past couple of decades, global leaders have gotten together and argued and discussed the issue of climate change. And I think this is probably the biggest and the first major step that has been taken unanimously on a global level towards improving the situation, the climate change situation. And the part that I find a little bit humorous is the fact that it hasn't actually been done in the interest of climate change. It's been done in the interest of preserving humanity. But that, ironically, is actually what climate change is about. And the biggest irony is, through this whole COVID-19 situation, is, here we are, humans, we're all vulnerable, and we are trying to evade the virus. But we actually, upon reflection, and this is just my personal opinion, I think, us humans, we are like a virus. We invade, we multiply, and we are on the path of destroying the planet that we live on. And I think this is actually this is a wake-up call for a lot of people who, if you're able to step back and actually look and see and what is actually going on out there, I think this would be an amazing, I think if people can see the positives that have come out of this would be an absolutely amazing wake-up call. And I'm hoping that we can all change and become better people from this, and make better choices, better decisions, and live a more sustainable life.